Hi, it's Anna from Astral Lady Tarot. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wrapped up in a blanket because it's cold. It's Sunday here. There isn't a lot of light outside. It's storming as predicted, and I am having a lazy Sunday here at home with my doggy and a nice warm cup of tea. I did tarot readings at the shop yesterday. It was great. Had a lot of nice, fun, open clients, and I was very grateful that I had such a good day with them. Because of these circumstances today, I just wanted to do a fun, relaxed tag. And Simon from Hermit's Cave provided that one, I think yesterday. So I'm gonna do it. It's Get to Know Your Tarot Tubers, hashtag TarotTubersAtoZ. A to Z, A to Z. The whole idea of this tag is pretty fun. He used the entire alphabet. For every letter, he made a word with a question, and so that's how we answer them. It's really to get to know each other a little bit more on the internet, people who make tarot videos. Letter A, age. I'm going to start by shocking everyone with the truth and say, I'm 32. B for book, favorite. I already took it. East of Eden by John Steinbeck. He has a way of describing people without describing them. What I mean by that is he just writes about what they do and the way that they look out of their eyes, for instance, but he doesn't explain what they think or what is their inner dialogue. That's our interpretation. And I just thought that that way of observing people was valuable. And especially in this book. I mean, Tim Schul. C, career you wanted when you were a kid and what it actually is now. Career I wanted as a kid, I wanted to be a dancer. I went to the dance academy at age 12, I believe. I was in school until the age of 21, that's when I graduated. And I was a dancer for 10 years. Professional dancer for 10 years. I did mostly contemporary dance, and now I am 32 and I am a dance teacher, and I love it very, very much. It's actually the replacement of my initial dream job of being a performing artist, a dancer, and I did that, and now my dream job, I'm also doing that. I am now a dance teacher and a tarot reader, and very lucky in that aspect. So dream is for the letter D. Dream. I just watched a few of these VRs. Everyone was talking about having a little house in nature, and I agree. I really want that. I am still loving living in Amsterdam in my little cozy but perfectly placed apartment. But yes, I think when I'm older, I will want to move out of the city and be surrounded by trees. E, essential item. Okay, so first I thought, well, a tarot deck. Obviously, we're all talking about tarot. But then Simon answered his own question and said his phone. Wow. Yeah, to be honest, this probably is the phone, because it is everything. It's a type of safety also, a navigation, it's just your door to the world. I wish I could answer differently, but I don't know, I haven't given it much thought. What if we didn't have technology? What would my essential item be then? I guess it would be a tarot deck. Yeah. Favorite RWS deck is for the letter F. Well, this will come as no surprise. My Centennial, obviously. It looks old. It feels perfect. I wish every deck had this cardstock. It's well loved. Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Gold or silver? Oh, I didn't put on any rings today. I usually have rings and jewelry and stuff. So to wear as jewelry, definitely silver. I wear more silver. But actually in my home, I like that old look, and so I have a lot of gold, but not like shiny gold, but really dulled down, darker gold. Anything to avoid contemporary looks in my house. I have no silver whatsoever, because with silver I feel, or the silver color at least, it looks kind of industrial. So that's my answer. Height, I am 1.66 meters. You do the math. In France, I'm considered on the taller side, and in Holland, I'm quite small. Ideal day is for the eye. Okay, so one of the scenarios of my ideal day, just like one of the scenarios of a dream, right, that I have. Because actually with dreams, I tend to think more of them as goals, as in, if I really want them to happen, and it is a reality, or I can make steps for it to become a reality, then it's not really a dream, it's a goal. So we were talking about, oh, I lost it. Where is it? See, technology also fails us, doesn't it? Ideal day. One of the ideal scenarios would be, it's warm outside, surrounded by my friends. We are having drinks, already starting around noon. We are actually at a huge festival with lots of concerts, with lots of bands playing throughout the day and late into the night. And we just go see what we like and go see what we don't know yet and discover new bands and having the time of our lives. Jay, the funniest joke. Yeah, I'm not much of a joke teller. I laugh at jokes, I make jokes, but telling jokes? No. Kids? No. Oh, I mean, I don't have kids. I do work with kids, because as a dance teacher I work with, well, every age, really. And kids are part of that. From the age of 3, they get dance class. They're so cute. L, living arrangements. What does that mean? Living arrangements? Does that mean, where do I live? I live in Amsterdam and I have a tiny apartment? All to myself? M, Marseille deck. My favorite Marseille deck. Recognize this? My Triomphe della Luna. Paradoxical, obviously, by Patrick Valenza. Let me show you just some of my favorite cards. God, I love Marseille. It's so good. I feel like I always show that card. Oh, here we go. This is me. Okay. N, nickname. Actually, Anna is a nickname because it's just half of my first name. My full name is Anna Livia. But it takes too long to say, and I don't feel like an Anna Livia. O, for Oracle. Oh yeah, my favorite Oracle. So I'm not very big on Oracle, to be honest. I really love the tarot system, and I'm just so not done studying it and getting to know all these secrets. But talking about Oracle, I actually have 3 Oracle decks, or actually 2.5. I have this one, which is called Morgan's Tarot, ironically enough. Then I have an Oracle that's called the Secret Dakini Oracle, which is actually more of a tarot deck, minus the court cards. Again, ironic. And then I have the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, which is a beautiful name, yet it's not my favorite. I wanted to also pull a card, if that's okay. Look, these are the backs. It's thick cardstock. They're just, oh, so good. Let's see, for today. Hand. Well, obviously, my mind goes immediately towards what can you give and what can you receive, and what do you want to put out in the world. It's not only about what you're saying or what your intentions are, but actually what your actions are and what gestures you can do just to make someone's day a little bit better and brighter. And that way, whatever you give, you also receive back. Then I'm also seeing these lines that I think are lifelines, and it's also, I guess, about trust in the universe, and trust, therefore, also in other people. As in, why am I saying this? Because of the lifelines, I'm thinking about fate and what the universe has in store for you. But so that brings me to that trust. But at the same time, of course, we always have a choice, and do the right thing. I also think actually of the Rider-Waite-Smith Hierophant and the Rider-Waite-Smith Devil, because the Hierophant is doing this, which means, I think, truth and higher self, and the Devil is doing this, which means separation of your higher self and your lower self, something along those lines. So I'm thinking, live your truth. I love this oracle. It's Morgan's Tarot again. This is a reproduction. It's not the original 70s one, but it's all those 70s vibes. And I actually made this little booklet. The little booklet, little white book, is alphabetized because it wasn't. So let me just show you some other cards. Look, I mean, Door to the Akashic Records. Does consciousness ring a bell? No, she honks a horn. In a reading, this card indicates a specific factor in your situation that will provide great clarity when you become aware of it. Also, the question is posed, does awareness in itself act? I recommend this one to everyone. The letter P, passionate about. Oh, many things. What comes to mind now is actually music, dance, tarot. Oh no, I should have prepared. Q for quote. If I think of one, I will write it below the video. R, relationship status. I'm in a relationship. S, season, as in favorite season. I'm very easily cold, so I like summer for that, because then finally I'm not cold. But I also really love autumn, because I am born in autumn, I am born in October. It's the best month of the year. T, Thoth, favorite Thoth tarot deck. Well, that would be my Thoth Greenie. It's vintage. I guess that's my joke. Simon, in case you're watching, this was for you. Okay, so that actually is my favorite Thoth, but T was for tarot, first and last tarot. So my first tarot was the well-known Rider-Waite-Smith yellow box, which I sold for a good €6 to a man who went to India and took those cards with them, and my cards were going on a journey. And the last tarot that I bought was the Elemental Tarot, which I made a video about. You upset, what upsets you most? First thing I can think of is I own a dog that is an American Stafford, so she is pit bull kind. And there are so many pit bulls that are being mistreated, and their owners are getting rid of them. That's just really sad. There's still a big stigma around pit bull dogs, and I think it's really not about the dog. Yes, they are strong, and yes, you could easily say that they have a kind of ADD, most of them. My dog has a lot of energy, but you know what I do? I make her run and jump and play outside so that her energy is just out every day, and that afterwards makes her really sweet and kind, and she listens really well. She is very cuddly. She's also very smart and has that will to obey. She really wants to listen. She really wants to do a good job, and she's very healthy as well. And they're just beautiful dogs. So I still don't understand that we're in 2020 and this still happens to them. V for vlog. Which are you most proud of and which is your most popular? I think my most popular video until now is one of the first ones, my VR to Kelly Bear top 5 tarot decks, I think. And then which are you most proud of? I think I kind of like having a channel that is half in Dutch and half in English, because talking in English I can connect to more of you, and talking in Dutch I am, as far as I know, providing one of the first a little bit more in-depth information about tarot on YouTube. And I guess that, how do you call that? That series of now almost 10 videos about tarot on a deeper level, that's kind of what I called it, tarot op dieper niveau. I guess I'm proud of that, because I'm sharing what I've learned, and I'm doing that in my native language for that audience. And I hope that I helped a lot of people in their tarot journey, and also will continue to do so in the future. W, weakness. What's my weakness? I'm just gonna answer this in the way that I want to. My weakness is my throat and my voice. One of the things that I need to do this year, really do it this year, is to find out what is actually happening there, because my entire life, my throat and my voice have been my weakness. And that manifests itself in many different ways you don't even know, and it's quite clear that I have a throat chakra problem or something along those lines. I think that it's time to approach it in a spiritual kind of way as well, rather than only looking towards the medicine. You know, it's kind of like I've done that and I'm really supposed to be healthy now, and there's still a problem, so I want to do that. I guess that's my weakness. X rated. Tell us something naughty you've done. Whew. What haven't I done? How do I say that? Why? Yesteryear. Your favorite year so far and why? Yeah, so I don't really get that question. Like, why would you even think like that? I don't know. I'm just a little confused. Like, isn't that a little bit unhealthy to think in that way? To think of 14 years ago is when I was at my most happiest, was the best year of my life. Like, in a way I get it, because memories and stuff and what you did, but I almost wanted to answer this question with 1967, but I wasn't alive then. Yesteryear, your favorite year so far and why? I don't know, I guess the year I went to a certain secret, under the radar festival with lots of cool bands in Sardinia, or maybe the year I went to Psycho Las Vegas. That was crazy. Z, Zen. What do you do to relax, stay calm? Well, many things, but I guess what I do lately is I did start to meditate a little bit this year, but I don't know, I have to get used to it. Yeah, I'm 32 years old, and this year in October I will turn 33. So that's 2020 and 33. 33. Dites 33. If you know that quote, we're friends. Have I been talking too long? Hallo.